And 15 amp power has certain restrictions for what you can and can't do in your rig, and that is what we're going to talk about today. Hey guys, we've had a change of plans.
Yes, we have, which happens normally for us.
It does. In this life, you have to be flexible. We will not be going to Vancouver Island.
No.
Various reasons, but it is what it is. The upside of that is we get to hang out with family. We're going to be in the what we call the Lower Mainland.
There we go.
Which is Abbotsford, Mission, Chilliwack for the next probably couple months.
Yeah, it will be. We want to wait for Alberta to thaw.
Exactly. So the cool thing is that Kent's brother has a beautiful farm with lots of space.
Yeah, and a few other places where we're going to stay.
And a few others. Oh, there's a big puddle, hang on.
Yeah.
And we are what we call Moochdocking, which means we're just hanging out in their yard. And that comes with some amazing blessings because we get to hang out with the nieces and nephews and our siblings, but it also comes with some challenges.
That's right. We have water, but we don't have sewer hookup. So that means that has to get managed. But the big thing that has to get managed is power.
Yeah.
Most of these places where we're going to stay in the next while, unless it's the campground, only has 15 amp power.
And 15 amp power has certain restrictions for what you can and can't do in your rig, and that is what we're going to talk about today and tell you all about how we live on just 15 amp power. Let's do it.
So what can you run on just one 15 amp circuit? Well, you can run basically everything. There's something you can't run. You can't run that overhead fan. It takes up too much power. But other than that, everything takes 15 amps or less. So we leave the fridge on all the time. We leave the lights on that we want all the time, but we manage the rest. We just don't want to run two appliances that take a reasonable amount of power at the same time. We can run the toaster, the microwave, the heater, Lisa's blow dryer. We can charge all the electronics. We can run the furnace, the Instant Pot, the grinder, the coffee maker. We can run everything. All of our charging devices, you know, they can be plugged in all the time. Any low consuming item, like even the small fan that's way in the back, even that just stays on. We don't even think about it. But the things that make the most problem are the appliance that takes up most of the circuit.
Yes.
What are the rules? If you want to use the microwave, what do you have to do?
If you want to use the microwave, you have to make sure that the heater is turned off.
The heater, or...
And actually we have two heaters. One is a stand-up, the tall kind, and the other one is like a little shorty. The little shorty takes way more power than
it's
the
not
tall stand-up
efficient
one. So make sure that one is off for sure. What's the third heater? The UFO dehumidifier?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty low voltage.
It's very low voltage. We just leave it. We forget about that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So to use the microwave, shut everything that's major off.
Yeah.
And when we forget, what happens?
No blow dryer, no hair straightener, none of that stuff. The coffee maker.
Oh, yes.
So that's their biggest power draw, I think. Why are we filming with the bathroom in the background? Hang on. You can stay there. There.
Beautiful.
The biggest power draw that we have in the rig is probably our espresso machine.
Yeah, I think so.
The espresso machine, the microwave, and the air conditioner.
Yes.
So it's cool. We don't have to worry about the AC. We don't use the microwave very often, actually, which is fine. It's the coffee maker. So every time we make a cup of coffee, we have to say, okay, make sure everything is off.
Yep.
Make our coffee, and then turn everything back on again.
Exactly. It's just you just manage it.
It's just management. Yeah.
So when you mess up and turn something on, and it blows the breaker, you'll know right away. So there's only one solution. You run to your charge controller. You open up the door and you look at what's happened, and usually it's the green one. Well, especially it's the green one if you've turned on the fan on the roof. So that's the AC. That will be tripped off. But it might be the microwave circuit, or it might be one of the others. So you just determine which one it is, shut it off, turn it back on, you're back in business. As long as you've, again, shut down the things that were conflicting and using up too much power. And it's that simple. You learn really fast.
It's nice when the wind stops.
Oh, no wind.
And when the rain stops.
Sunshine.
Like everything's drying up.
It's gorgeous out here.
This is great.
I love it.
Well, my name is Kent.
My name is Lisa.
And we're Living Light RV.
We are grabbing life by the tail. We hope you guys are too, and we will see you guys next Thursday.
I was
My hair.
It's good, but what about your teeth? Is that like...
Oh yeah,
they're clean. Lipstick is not on your teeth.
No toast crumbs.
No toast crumbs. We're good.
Exactly. All right, I got you here.
Excellent. So we can walk and talk?
Yes.
We're good? All right. What can you run and what can't you run on just a regular household extension cord?
Let's do it. Now, do you want to start over?